Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So as you can see here, I have my tier tray that I keep on my island. If you guys have been following me, you know I've had this thing for years and it just sits in the middle of my island. And we are going to be decorating it today for fall, and I also have my smaller tier tray that I keep in the window that we're going to be decorating as well. And I thought I would bring you along with me. I am going to be trying to do a pumpkin farm theme this year. So last year I believe I did like a woodsy woodland feel, and I'll insert a picture or two of that right here. Okay, now that you saw that, we're going to try to change it up a little bit. I try to buy a few new things every year. I do not go overboard and redo my entire theme every single year. That is just way too expensive to do, and it's such a waste. I try to add a few new elements and try to make what I have work. And then over the years, I do end up retiring some things as, you know, my style and taste changes. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead, I'm gonna turn the camera down and show you what I have to work with. And then we'll come back and get started and take this apart and put it together. All right, my friends, so this is what we have to work with. This is my little small tier tray that I keep in the window in the kitchen by the sink. And then of course, if you all have been following me, oh, you're getting a sneak peek of my fall decor up there. This is the tier tray that I keep on my island. As you can see, the last time I decorated this was in spring. Yeah, I kind of missed out on that a few times. But anyway, this is what I have to use on both tier trays. I have just some pumpkins, a little pumpkin with some florals, and then I have some floral picks here. And back there I have two signs. These two signs here, they're both the same, and I found these pictures on the internet. And I printed them out, and I'm going to put them in there, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to even use that yet. But I thought, I'm trying to go with last year I did more of a woodsy feel that had like a squirrel in it with the owl there. And it was more like a woodlands feel or woodsy feel. This year I want to try to go with more of like pumpkin farm feel. So I think I can make it work with what I have here. Not 100% sure, but I figured we'll try and see what we can come up with. So this is what I have to work with. Alright, so let's get started and put these two tier trays together. So, alright my friends, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to just put this stuff to the side. So, you know, I wish I would have found an orange cup like this year, but I didn't see any at Hobby Lobby. I didn't even think about that. So I'm going to take these off. Can't believe I still have spring up. I've never even done 4th of July or anything. Okay, so it is completely empty now. Now, what I think I'm going to do is leave this greenery on here to give me a base with some of the picks that I have. I really like these little corns, and I have some of this little grass. I only have one of those that I'm going to be using. I picked these up at the dollar store, and I think I can probably cut them down a little bit to make them work. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. So I do remember this. I used this last year on my tier tray. It does take up a lot of space and it helps fill in. And it does go with my theme. I believe I got this at Walmart last year for like $5 or something like that. But it does go with my theme. And what I like is this is open here, so you can put things like this in there because there's plenty of room for it to come out. You're kind of limited down here. So I think I am going to use this again this year, even though I used it last year. So we're going to go ahead and tuck that in right there, just like that. And you see how quickly that just filled that top up. Like I said, I have some greenery here that just kind of adds to it a little bit. So what I normally like to do is start with my larger pieces and then work my way down. Now, I was going back and forth. I fell in love with this sign. I got it at Michael's. Ooh. I was thinking this was going to go in the middle here, but that's really tight. Do I like that, friends? I need to see the front. It does look kind of nice. My only thing is it's just so, I don't know. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. And the other thing I wanted to mention, when I do put signs on here that you read, I try to keep it at the top or the middle level, just because when you're looking at it, when it's down low, you're kind of got to look down to see what it says. So I always like to keep my signs in the middle or the top because it's much easier to read. I'm not sure I like that, friends, so I'm going to try. Now I should mention too, this is going to be seen 360 because it sits in the middle of my island, so I have to be aware of the back side as well, and that's one of my other issues. That's the back side, and because it's so large, trying to find something and filling in without overdoing it might be a little difficult. Now, as I mentioned when I was showing you everything, I have 2 of these, and I always, like when I done my patriotic tier tray, if you guys have seen that one from last year, I put a little picture in there. It said something like flip-flops and something. I found these 2 pictures on the internet. I thought they were cute and perfect with the theme, and I thought if I use this, I'll just print them out, plop them right in there like that, and then I get to change this out for the seasons, and I don't have to worry. This one I cut a little bit too small, so I put a tad bit of painter's tape just to hold it in there when I was playing around with it. So if I put these together, they're back to back, and that covers my back space. And because this says Farm Fresh Pumpkins, I went that in the middle shelf so you can see it. I'm not sure if I like the truck or the pumpkin sign better. I think I like the pumpkin sign. This is going to be the front of my tier tray, which is what I see the most of. Let's see that. When you think of that, I do like that better. And I'm just going to angle them together so they'll stand up a little bit. Like that. Yeah. Oh! The greenery is kind of messing me up, so I'm going to take that off and then put it back in again, and then I can fill it in. Alright, I think that'll work. It's hard looking in the thing and seeing what I'm doing. Now I do have a little bit of open on each side because I tilted it in. Let's see if we can move it. You can see that there, but we'll fill that in with some, or at least kind of hide a little bit of it. Now, what do I want to put on the bottom? Let's see. I really like this haystack that I purchased. I can't remember if I got that. I don't know where I purchased this. If it was the dollar store, it might have been the dollar store. I'm going to go off camera and open this up over the trash can because I know this is going to make a huge mess. So let me go do that real quick. Alright my friends, so I took the plastic off of this. We're going to go ahead and put this down here. We're going to put that right in the middle here. And I really like the way this looks with the palette. It has that rustic feel to it. Okay. And then, what do I want to do? I have this cute little wooden pumpkin. Oh, that's kind of, oh, you can't even see that. Alright, what do I want to do? Is this too big? That's too big. What why don't we, let's see, sit a little pumpkin right on top like that. We have that there. I'll put that off the side there. I like this little home sign maybe right here. Is that cute? But I am one of these people, I don't like when I have words together like that. Maybe I'll do this on the back side. So let's rethink that one. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the back side. And then I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just put some pumpkins. I really don't need to have, there we go, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do that. And what I might do, let's see, is just take some of my corn here. What do you guys think? Just, oh my goodness, I thought that was gonna be easy to rip off. It usually is. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna tuck some corn in there. Some little pieces of raffia. What do you think? I like raffia. Do that. And then just tuck in a little bit of corn. Do 2 of them, I think, should work well. What do you think? You like that so far? I wish you guys could talk back to me. Let's see. 2 pieces of corn, a little bit of raffia. Oh, this might look pretty there too. Let's see what we can do. Snip off some. Let's see. Guys can see that. Get some more raffia. Put that on this like that. There we go. And tuck this in there like that. Perfect. I think, nah, that's much better. That takes up a little bit more spot on the back there like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Actually, I might leave that there and tuck the corn in that way. Yeah, I like. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna work on the bottom and finish. All right, so I think I'm pretty much happy with the way that actually looks. I think that looks really nice. In the front here, it's simple, not overdone. And then on the back side, I have the little home sign, and I might just add a little pumpkin off on the side there like that. And maybe add this green one on the side down here like that right there. And then I have that right there. Ugh, what do I want to put there? Let's see. Do I want just to keep this more or less like where you have when you walk into a pumpkin farm and they have all the gourds and stuff lying around? Maybe that's the best way to do it. Oh, can you hear that echoing? Just do that. Let the gourd hang like that. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. Now, do I like this side better? I think I kind of like this side better just because, I don't know, it just gives me that farm feel. I don't know what it is, but I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, so now we're gonna keep this middle one simple. I'm just gonna tear apart my corn here. So I think I'm gonna go back to these two signs again. Yeah, I'm gonna put the saying on this one in the front. I'm hoping I can keep these up. This is where I'm struggling. They're not staying up. I'm getting frustrated now. So I think I'm going to have to give him. The only other option I can think of is maybe later try to find something like glue dots or something and stick the two together. But for right now, I don't have that. So I think what I will do, I have this wooden pumpkin here. I will put this in the back, allow that to lean on it. Oh, actually that doesn't look bad back here now that I'm seeing it. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All right. Then, oh, look, I'm tearing things apart. Real life, friends. Real life. Oh, heavens. All right, so do I want to, I have these things here. Do I want to use corn again, or do I want to use these and just tuck them in? Let's try this first and see how it looks. That doesn't look too bad. All right, and then I have this other one here. And tuck that in right there as well. Ooh, ooh. I'm kind of liking that. And then maybe add corn or two in there. Let's tie these together. Add some corn here in the back. What do you guys think of that? What do you think? That's actually not bad looking, huh? Tuck corn in right here, maybe? Seriously, why am I struggling so much? There we go. I kind of like that. Take a little bit of raffia, just throw it in here just to kind of I'm just going to throw some around in different spots just to add that little farm feeling. Okay, let me pull you up a little. Taking these little pieces of raffia that I have left and just finding little bare spots and putting them on there. Just kind of giving it that little farm feel. I kind of like this. I think that looks cute. Yes, it does. I like it. I like. And then I have, Alright, I have like this one little spot here, I think, and I have 2 corn cobs left. We'll throw that there. That there. You think? I think that'll work? I don't think I need anything up there with the truck. I think that might work. Still do a little bit of, I wish I had a little bit of greenery up there. Let's see if I can pull a little bit out. There we go. Oh, I think I finally figured it out, my friends. I think I got it. I think I got it. Let's see. I'm liking. I hope I have enough stuff for the other deer tray. All right, my friends. I think I'm liking this little farm theme happening here. So let me clean this area up. All right, my friends, so let me get the camera down and do a quick overview. I want to clean all this mess up real quick, and we'll do a quick overview and you can see what I ended up doing here, and then we'll get started on the other tray. All right, my friends, we are going to start on the back side. As you can see, I added the larger pumpkin with the floral in it. I kept the greenery that I originally had on there and just added a little pumpkin and some little corns on the side there. And then come down here. As you can see, I really wanted to use the 2 signs together, but I was struggling keeping them up. This ended up working out well. This is just a wooden pumpkin that I got. I don't know if I got that at Walmart or at Hobby Lobby. Kept the greenery, added some little corns and some of that raffia. I think that raffia really gives it a finished look. And then down here, I have the little haystack with the pumpkins and the little home sign. I believe I got that home sign from Home Goods. And then just throw in some raffia with the same greenery. Okay, and then let's turn this around to the side. And this is a side view of it. Just some corn and raffia in there. And then down here, you can see where I had like the gap where it's leaning. So to help fill in that gap, I used 2 picks, one on each side. It just has some apples and berries on it. And I think that's really pretty with the raffia and a little bit of corn sticking out. And then down there, just a little green gourd and some raffia and greenery. And I've done the same thing on the other side as well. Now let's go ahead and move over to the front of it. So there's the bottom shelf. Just have my little haystack with a bunch of pumpkins and gourds and corn. I think we need to move that there like that. There we go. Threw some raffia in there. And then we move up to the middle shelf. It's kind of hard to see because the way the light's shining on it. It says farm fresh homegrown pumpkins, 10 cents a pound, hand picked. And I love the wood element there. It gives it that rustic farm feel. Again, I kept that greenery, added the corn and raffia. And I think that turned out really well. And then I just added the 2 picks on the side just to take up that dead space that was there. And then this, I really love this little orange truck. It actually was like a little hanging ornament or something that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I just love the color of it. And I think it looks really well just propped up against that pumpkin. And again, the greenery and the raffia. I think this really turned out nice. Really, really pleased with how this turned out. I was really struggling, as you guys saw. You know, I want to keep this, you know, keep those little struggles in there so you know that you're not the only one that struggles sometimes trying to make things work. But I really am happy with the way it turned out. So let's go ahead and get started on the smaller tray. Alright, my friends, I'm sorry for the shadows, the lighting in here. Well, as we know, this did not work, so we're going to keep that out. Obviously, the sign is way too big too. So right there is 2 things off. My thought is I have, oh, that might work. See, it's just, I really like this and I wanted to incorporate it, but I think this may be too small or too large for this. Oh my goodness, friends. It's not, okay, this is a contender. So these three here are, I think these guys here are as well. It says grateful and my little owl. The greenery is very limited. This is pretty much all I have. Oh, friends, friends, friends. I have this, bless this house. And, or bless our nest. Oh, nest, owl. Would that work together? I don't like that either. Oh, friends, the reality here. I don't like that either. It's too wide. Oh my goodness. That could be a contender. All right. That work? Let me come around. Well, friends, that was pretty simple. Wow. That's all. I had very little to work with. And as you can see, you know what? I have this big pumpkin. I might just stick in the back, just in case you can see it from the back side. Just kind of do like that. I don't think you're not going to be able to see it from the back side, but that just kind of fills in the sides a tiny bit. Or actually, which one? When I put it in the window, probably should have dusted the top off. When I put it in the window, it's going to be this way. This is the side that I would probably see on the angle. So I'm going to put that there, just to kind of mask it a little bit. And how you can see a little bit of the pumpkin there, because the angle that it'll be sitting in the window, and I'll do a quick show of it, that kind of will mask that. I think that looks nice. I like that a lot. Yeah. Yep. Think so, my friends. That went a lot easier than I anticipated. I only used very few materials, as you saw, because I had nothing left. I was getting very concerned. But it worked. It really worked. I'm so excited. And then I have these other little pieces left. I can probably use them throughout the house somewhere. Not a big deal. So let me get the camera down and just do a quick close-up, because it turned out pretty nice. Alright, my friends, so I just wanted to quickly show you, there it is in my window in that little corner, and you can see why I added that little orange pumpkin to the side, because it is just like a little bit of a dead space there, and I think that fills in nicely. And like I said, you cannot see the back of it, so there it is. Is that adorable or what? Alright, my friends, so that'll do it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping that you walked away with a few ideas for your tier tray, at least some inspiration. As you saw, I just kind of went with it. The idea that I had in my head did not quite work out, but it all ended up coming together, and I'm really, really happy with the way my tier tray turned out this year. I think I definitely hit the theme I was going for, the pumpkin patch farm theme. And as you saw, I was panicking a little bit when it was time to decorate that second tier tray, because I used most of my stuff on this one, but it worked out really well. I didn't need much on that tray because it was much smaller. So anyway, friends, like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel already, please consider subscribing, as it does greatly help me out. And don't forget to hit that little bell because it will notify you every time I have a new video coming out. And please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video or if it inspired you. And don't forget to follow me over on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I do post over there sometimes as well. Facebook I'm very active on. The other ones I do post a few times a week. So Mama Needs a Goal, just go head over and check it out there. So friends, thanks again so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!